Okay, trials and experiment with a polygraph include 98 results that include 24 cases of wrong results and 74 cases of correct results. Use a 0.01 significance level to test the claim that such a polygraph results are correct less than 80% of the time. And then it tells us to do a bunch of things. Identify the null, alternative hypothesis, test statistic, p-value, conclusion, etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and look here. So I'm looking here for the claim. It says the claim is less than 80%. So I know that my null is going to be p equals 0.8. And it says that the claim is that it's less than 0.8. So which one here is less than 0.8? Looks like A. Okay, now let's compute this with StatCrunch. So I'm going to go to Stat, Proportion Stats. I've got one sample with summary. Okay, number of successes. So we got to be careful here. We're looking for test a claim that such polygraph results are correct less than 80% of the time. So we need to find the number of correct results. So if you put in the 24, you're going to miss it. Okay, so number of successes, 74, because I'm looking for correct out of 98. And then our P is 0.8. And it says less than 0.8. And press compute. And so our test statistic is negative 1.111. It's negative 1.11. Okay, the p-value is 0.1332. Okay, let's identify the conclusion about the null and final conclusion. So, what are we doing? We're comparing our p-value, 0.133, to alpha. And here it says alpha, or the significance level, is 0.01. So I want, in order to reject the null, my p has to be less than alpha. It's not. It's greater than alpha. So I failed to reject HO. There is not enough evidence to support the claim that they're correct less than 80% of the time. So even though my sample resulted in about 75-76%, which is less than 80%, it's not enough to be called statistically significant. I would need a bigger sample in order to address this, or for the results to have been a little bit more in my favor. So it is less than that, but it's not less than that. That, you know, if I took another sample, we've seen before that when I take more random samples, I get some variability, and so this could just be due to sampling variability. And that's what we're testing for here. Let's look at this on the TI-84. So press Stat, scroll to Test. We have a 1 prop Z, number 5. We're going to put in 0.8 for P sub naught. And then X was 74. And then N is 98. It's less than. And we'll go ahead and calculate. And we get exactly the same thing. A test statistic of negative 1.11 and a p-value of 0.1332. And you can also see the p-hat is 0.755.